Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haris Naufal. I am from Advanced Speaking Class A2. I'm going to present my topic. My topic is about COVID-19. The title is Learning Activities During in the Pandemic Time. What is COVID-19 pandemic? On 11 March 2020, World Health Organization announced the status of global pandemic for coronavirus disease, or we can call coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. In health terms, pandemic is an outbreak of a disease that attacked many victims simultaneously in various countries. Coronavirus was found in China on 31 December 2019, and the symptoms of the initial symptoms of coronavirus is, I think, it's difficult to identify because it's like a common illness that Indonesia people have, like dry cough, fever, runny nose, and sore throat. It is difficult to identify without technology. And how to prevent the coronavirus is avoid contact with the people who are sick, and clean the surface with disinfectant, use face mask, and do the social distancing. The impact of coronavirus disease for EFL students. In this an outbreak situation in Indonesia, coronavirus has impact for the world of education. Many schools were closed, many universities are closed, but they are decided to use online learning. But in apply the online class or online learning, it has also negative impact and positive impact. The positive impact is for student is we can easily get the material wherever when we are learn at home, and we can get many source for the material. And then for the second one is we can learn wherever we want, but don't go out from home. I think is that we can learn in our room, and we can learn in terrace, and also like we just can while we are watching television, things that. And then negative impact is many people misuse online learning time or don't use online learning a lot. We find a lot of time studying online, opening Instagram, playing online games, while e-learning is only open for absence, not for reading the material or learning. The second one of negative impact is if there is no guidance by an expert, many students will not learn the maximum. Maybe there is only one target that students wants to achieve, such as absence. If it is absent, then yes, there is no time to look for learning in the online. The lack of independent learning intention like this can have an impact on material that is not understood by student. So the negative impact actually is student just want to absent, and actually they don't understand the material is when when they are start in the next semester. How do the students and teacher deal with this problem? Uh, as a result of COVID-19, many universities were closed and schools were closed. But they are don't stop to learn. They are just continue their learning activities with online class, like Ministry of Education of Indonesia said that uh, in Indonesia the just apply the regulation that learning and work is from home, so it can prevent the spread of coronavirus disease. And for the online class, teacher and students uh, they are using the many application like video call, and then like e-learning. So it can so they are don't do the face to face class, and then they are just they are they are using the application like Zoom, WhatsApp, and Google Classroom. And in our university we use Simari, or e-learning of University of Lambung Mangkurat. So so I think it can uh, what is it can make easier for teacher to give the material to the students, or the students and the students. But I think as a student, honestly, get I don't really I don't really understand the material it is. I think it is difficult for me to understand the material. uh, the material. uh, I think easy. I think for me, face to face is more easier for me to understand the material when we are face to face with the lecture. The strategy of learning at home, according to Heru Purnomo, Secretary General of the Indonesian Teachers Union Federation, is appropriate at least in terms of health, but for the effectiveness of learning, he considered the needs to be prepared by school and teacher. According to him, teacher must be proactive and creative in order to able to hold teaching and learning activities as effectively as face to face. So according to Heru Purnomo, when we are in online class system, they said that he said that teacher should be proactive and creative, so it can make learning activities effective as face-to-face class. uh, like I said before, many negative impact for online class is like student doesn't read the material, doesn't understand the material, and they just want to absent. So it is uh, they give the advice for the teacher should be proactive and creative in order to able whole teaching and learning activities as effectively as face to face. I think just that for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.